viewers, let's gather round. An adventure is always waiting. The storytelling needs for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Youth on the go. Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning to all of our radio listeners, our viewers on Von Radio's Facebook page and YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of Youth on the Go here on Von Radio. I am Zahnela Claxton from the Ministry of Education, ETAL, and we have a very packed program with us this Saturday. We have, and I'll go right into it so that we can get the information out there. Get your children up and ready as well, parents, because at the bottom of the hour we will be doing the ECCB Children's Connection program, and we'll have the opportunity for our children to call in and to win some fun prizes, and of course may have some surprises in between as well. We'll get to hear from Oliver. And so we have our first half of the show this morning, and we have some very, very important, very near and dear to my heart guests. I would allow them to introduce themselves, and then we'll get into why they are here.
Good morning. My name is Ms. Tamir Duport. I am a reading specialist at Charlestown Secondary School and one of the staff sponsors for the debating club.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Shermaya Thompson, and I am a first-year student at the Nevis Sixth Form College.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tijani Conkins, and I am a second-year student at the Nevis Sixth Form.
All right, so you are here. I know that you're excited to be here, and the public is even more excited to find out why you're here. We have about a 2-week countdown to a very important event. Tell us what is coming up, not only for the Nevis Sixth Form College, but for the Nevis Literary and Debating Society.
We have LIDC 53 coming up. That's the Leeward Island Debating Competition, and it will be held in St. Martin this year.
Okay, so it's being held in St. Martin. Can you give the dates for the competition?
Okay, so we're traveling from the 5th to the 10th, but competition starts from the 6th to the 10th, which is the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay, perfect. Well, we know, listeners, viewers, we know that Nevis is well known for producing some strong debaters and some eloquent speakers, and we generally are a force to be reckoned with, and so we expect nothing different in the upcoming competition. Can you share with us a bit more about the competition, maybe the topics and what your expectations have been?
The topics, there are 4 different debates. Nevis will be in 2 of the debates. We start on the Thursday. Anguilla versus Antigua with the mood, permissive parenting has negative impact on Gen Zs. Friday, March 7th, St. Kitts versus St. Martin, artificial intelligence does more harm than good. And that same evening, Nevis versus the winner from debate 1, and the mood, parental leave should be equal for both mothers and fathers. And on the Saturday the 8th, 7 p.m., the winner from debate 2 versus the winner from debate 3. And the mood is, without adequate soft skills training, Caribbean youth will not achieve their fullest potential.
All right, so thank you so much, Ms. Duport, and I am going to make an assumption, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the both of you are part of the debate team?
Yes.
All right, so before you list the other members of the team who should be competing in the competition, do you know as yet which debate you're preparing for specifically, or are you still up in the air?
It's still up in the air. We can't disclose the information because we don't want anybody targeting us. Okay. Repeat? Okay, so we're still kind of up in the air a bit. We cannot disclose the information on who's debating which night as yet, but I can say that we are preparing.
You are preparing.
Yes.
Okay. And how have those preparations been coming along? And what can the public do to assist if they're interested?
So the debate preparations have been going great. They've been going good at a steady pace. And the public, in a sense, they can just it's all about support. We can't go if we don't have the support of our country, if they're not confident in us. So as far as I can see right now, it's just support that they can do.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so the two of you are members of the team. There are a total of six team members. Can you tell us the names of the 6 members? I know I saw a release earlier this week, so I know that you should be able to disclose.
Okay, so on the debate team, we start off with our president, Kalia Huggins-Simmons. We have Jaren Webb, we have Lasha Herbert, we have Kajari Huggins, and then we have Shamaya and myself.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
All right, and I know that from the last time, because the last time we were here, we had Kalia and we had
Jaren.
No, it was Kalia and before the in-house debates.
Oh, not
yes. So we had some of your teammates also discussing with us, and they were also pumped and hyped about the upcoming debating competition. One of the things, though, that is as important as the support, the emotional and motivational support, is the financial support. And so tell us a bit about what you have done to date. And listeners and viewers, going to LIDC at any point is always quite an expensive feat. I was not too long ago part of the debating society. It wasn't that long ago, maybe about 1 or 2 years. But and I understand even from that vantage point, and even from as time has gone on, we know that it is an expensive feat. What have you been doing to ensure that you can get there financially? And of course, what can the public also do to help you to get there?
We have been doing a number of fundraisers. The students normally sell popcorn at the school during break. They have bake sales. We attend sporting events where we normally have a bar. We've had sponsor cards. We have a raffle that's going on right now. You can win a 55-inch smart TV tickets for the 3 nights. So music festival, that's 1 ticket per raffle.
Per draw, yes.
Yes, per draw. And dinner for 2 at Owali.
Okay, so that particular raffle is ongoing,
yes,
as you stated. Tell us a bit about how persons who may want to be part of the raffle, who may want to come on in and join in, support, how can they get their raffle tickets? How can they get into that draw prior to the draw? And when is the draw?
Tickets can be bought from members from the LDS debate club. You can also call the office. You can also call the office to get tickets, and also some 6th form students who are basically members also.
Okay, wonderful. So for the listeners out there, there are tickets available, and what are the cost of the tickets?
It's $25 per entry.
Okay, so you can potentially get a music festival ticket for one of the nights for $25.
EC.
25 EC. Now that's a steal of a deal.
Yes.
Listeners, and you will be contributing to a very worthy cause. We have these lovely, talented, intelligent ladies here, and the other members of their team who are leaning on us and looking to us for that support. And so even if you're not here or there about whether or not you win the prizes, there's nothing wrong with you just coming forward and supporting the cause. When will that draw take place?
The draw will take place.
It's supposed to be at the Bank of Nevis.
Yes, the Bank of Nevis. Yes.
All right.
And we'll also have a bar.
Okay.
At the Bank of Nevis school championship.
Okay, and you stated that you have, so the drawing for the raffle will take place next weekend at the Bank of Nevis High School's championship. Just $25 up until the drawing point. Tickets will be available.
Yes.
Listeners, viewers, reach out to the sixth form, reach out to any member of the team, reach out to any sixth former. Even if they don't have tickets on them, they could direct you as to how to get tickets. The point is that we want them to have to sell out all of the tickets and still have to start a new raffle book.
Yes.
That's the aim right now, and they have been doing a tremendous job. In fact, since last year, the members of the team have been fundraising. They had bars at the football tournament, the primary school's football tournament, and so they're not relaxed or lazy about this. They have been very aggressive, and we want you to join them. When we see young people doing positive things, we want to make sure we come on board and let them know that we applaud their efforts and that we support what they are doing. So listeners and viewers, please make sure that you come on board and you support the debaters and of course their supporters. The debating society is not just, and sometimes we think as persons from the outside that it's just the 6 persons who are going to compete. It's much bigger than that. You have different
60 plus
Yes.
members.
Mhm.
Yes, we have researchers, fundraisers, and the debaters.
Okay, and just as important as the debaters, you have the researchers backing them up, helping them to find information, and sometimes the researchers know the topics just as well as the debaters, and then you have the persons behind the scenes making sure that they can actually get there, in terms of making sure that the fundraisers are done and that they have accomplished that. And so will you be at any of the meets prior or for the rest of the season? Do you have any intention of being at any more meets so that they can look out, listeners and viewers can also look out for your booth?
Yes, we'll be at the Jinxing Up Classic tomorrow, God's willing, and we'll be selling drinks and so, and you can also purchase the raffle tickets at the meet.
Okay, so tomorrow there will be a big meet, Jinxing Up Classics. Just in case, let me segue just a second so everybody understands why they need to be there. They need to be there because there's going to be a meet. There will be 7 high schools across the Federation competing, 7 public high schools, and of course on Nevis, we're going to be looking out for our CSS Lions and our GSS Panthers, but we have 7 secondary schools competing. And of course, when you go to a sports meet, you always want something to eat or drink. The Literary and Debating Society will be there.
Yes.
And they will not just be there providing you with refreshments and things that you can purchase, but they will have those handy dandy $25 raffle tickets.
Yes.
So tomorrow afternoon, make sure that the place that you are at the Nevis Athletic Stadium, supporting not only the athletes, not only the Panthers and Lions, but the Nevis Literary and Debating Society. Listeners and viewers, we are encouraging you to be there, to support, and I cannot say it enough. I think Ms. Hunkins said it earlier. What they need from you is support, whether emotional support, motivation, words of encouragement, and they also need the financial support. And I know these debaters well, I know the team well, I know these staff sponsors very well. Knowing them, when they finish raising funds for this year, they'll start raising funds for next year because they're always working towards the next goal. So please join them and support them as best you can. Is there anything else that you would like to add? Any other updates that we might have missed?
The only update we had recently from St. Martin is the times for the debates. That's the most recent update. We're still waiting on information about hotel and everything else.
Okay, so
Yes.
wonderful. So we for those persons, because there are people out there listening who will be traveling and who will want to come along. So they have the dates, they know the dates for the debate. So if you have to book your flight, listeners and viewers, there's some persons who will want to travel. And for those who will want to join remotely, before the competition, we will try our best to make sure that we share that information out with you, because we know that you are totally behind our wonderful persons. Okay, so we've talked about the logistics of this event and the upcoming, the entire preparation process. let's hone in a little bit on the individuals. I want to talk to the debaters for a little while. Okay, Ms. Thompson.
Hi.
Hi. All right. So you are year one, which
Yes.
means it's your first round.
Yes.
You debated in the in-house debate.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I remember that very, very vividly. And so, tell us, how have preparations gone for you? How has the transition from never doing it to getting into all of the logistics of debating? How has that been for you, Miss Thompson, as an individual?
Okay, for me, it has been quite a struggle because, as you said, this is my first time debating. The task of struggling or doing my schoolwork and balancing my debate, it's something that I have to practice and really get into, because there are sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, I got to put aside my schoolwork and focus on my debate, doing researching and stuff like that. And sometimes I have to put aside my debate and do my schoolwork. The practices has been going good so far. There have been a late night so far. I've heard that there are going to be late nights when we're going to be there practicing, and I've experienced that so far. It has caused me to be very tired. The constant practicing and speaking, make sure we're getting in our times and stuff like that. I am very excited to go. I feel like it would be a really nice experience. But so far, everything has been going really good, really good.
Wonderful. And as I listen to you about those late nights, I remember my own late nights, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., kind of late nights. And as I said, persons don't understand what happens behind the scenes sometimes, so sharing is always very important. What about you, Miss Hankins? Is this your year two,
Yes.
but your first time on the team?
Yes.
Okay.
My first time on the team as a debater.
Okay, good.
Because I was there last year as a supporter and researcher for the team. To be honest, it has been a lot to prepare for the debate because, as Shamaya just said, we have to balance schoolwork and debating, and then also I am the treasurer of LDS, so I also have to balance being at the fundraisers, my debates, and my schoolwork. It has been a challenge, but I've learned to cope and distribute my time evenly. And yeah, as she said, lots of sleepless nights and tiredness, but I'm pretty sure it will be worth it in the end.
You know what? I'm going to share a fun fact with you because you may not have noticed, or maybe you have. Fun fact, 3 of the top 4 students last year who graduated during the 6th form graduation, 3 of the top 4 students were debaters. Fun fact.
Okay.
And so, even though it feels like a struggle, I think the skills that you have identified, time management, the ability to balance, will help you along the way. And when you get to that moment or those few months leading up to your exams, post the competition, you would realize just how much stronger you have gotten through this process. It's like a process of refining. And so I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the entire team. I know that you will go out there, you will give it your best. And that is all I think that Nevis requires of you. It would not hurt if we bring the trophy back. Right? But at the end of the day, we know that you have been putting in the work and you have tried your best and you've done your best, and that will make us proud of you no matter what the outcome. Before we leave though, I want to make sure that persons have a general sense once again. We've said it before. There are some things that people can do to support us, especially as it relates to fundraisers. So I want to come back around to the raffle. Ms. Duport, if we could just share the information behind the raffle and the draw date just one more time so persons know. So we want them to know what the cost of the tickets are. We want them to know the prizes that are available, and of course when the drawing will take place so that they can. And by the way, this week is payday for government workers. This week is payday. Come on, take out $25 and support a worthy cause.
The raffle is $25. It's $25 per entry, and you can win yourself a 55-inch smart TV, a ticket for music festival Thursday night, a ticket for Friday night, a ticket for Saturday night, and a dinner for 2 at Owali.
Okay.
The draw will will be next week at the Bank of Nevis Inter-High School Championship.
Okay.
It will be held on the 1st and the 2nd.
First and second, so
Yes.
we'll probably do the drawing on the second,
Second,
because we want to
yes.
give people the whole of the
Yes.
first and
Yes.
half of the second down to the
Yes.
last race almost, to make sure that you get the chance to get in there. I know that early this week, next week, as I said, should be payday for government workers, and then at the end of the week we have the weekly persons getting their wages. Those who get paid weekly, we're asking you to just contribute $25 towards the raffle. A 55-inch TV sounds really good.
Yes.
I think I need to come on in on the raffle. I understand that the music festival lineup, I heard there was some big excitement over it this weekend, during the course of this week when the final lineup was released. So those who might not be able to pay that price, come on, try and see if you can get it through this raffle. And so we support you. And then for those persons who just want to contribute to the process, not the raffle, how should they go about doing that?
They can contact any member from the Nevis Sixth Form Literary Debating Committee, or approach any student from the Sixth Form College to purchase a ticket, or you can call 469-5521 extension 6830 or extension 6835.
All right, thank you, Ms. Duport. And for those who are not interested in the raffle, but you want to make a contribution to the Sixth Form, to the Debating Society, the same processes, reach out to the Sixth Form. Give them a number again, please, Ms. Duport.
469-5521 extension 6830 or extension 6835.
All right, reach out and you can make a contribution of 25, 50, 5,000. They will not refuse. So reach out to the Nevis Sixth Form and let's stand behind Team Nevis. They are asking for our support. Thank you, ladies, and we look forward to talking to you once again. Hopefully when you get back we might be able to do a debrief. Nonetheless, we wish you the very best on the competition. Road to LIDC 53. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's time, come on, rise and shine. You know, I know we're gonna have a great time. And now it passes quickly, you don't wanna miss it. So turn up the radio, it's you on the go. Who's on the go? Whoa, let's start the show. Oh, who's on the go? Whoa, let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I will learn new things. I will be creative. Grab the games, let's gather around. An adventure is always waiting. The storytelling means for us, and we always know what's happening. We act, we play, we dance, we sing from 9 to 10 on Saturday morning. Who's on the go? Whoa, let's start the show. Who's on the go? Let's start the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
When VON vibrates, the whole Caribbean must shake.
860 AM, the powerhouse.
Connecting our children of our EC region with good information and excellent mentoring. They're starting us early and making it easy to manage our money and make a real living. They're linking our children with excellent mentoring.
All right. Hi there, boys and girls, and of course all of our listeners and viewers, and welcome to the ECCB Children's Connection program. I'm your host, Zahnela Claxton.
And I am your co-host, Zahnela Hodge. Good morning.
Good morning, Ajane, and of course good morning to everyone out there. Do you guys think that sharing is important? Do you think that sharing is important?
Yes, it is.
What do you think happens when we share with others?
Well, you often hear the saying, sharing is caring.
Oh, that's true.
So when you share, someone will share with you as well.
You know, and sometimes it's not even the same person who you shared with in the first instance, right? But today, we are going to discover the importance of resource sharing using technology and the value it brings to businesses and individuals. Are you ready, listening friends? I hear them saying, yay!
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Okay. Let's take a quick break, Ajane, for our jingle, and then we'll be right back to hear a bit about sharing of resources.
Connecting our children of our EC region with good information and excellent mentoring. They started us early and making it easy to manage our money and make a real living. They're linking our children with excellent mentoring.
Welcome back to all of our listening friends, and we begin our lesson with a short story about two friends, Archie and Betty, and the benefits they gained a journey from, you guessed it, sharing.
Once upon a time, there were two best friends, Archie and Betty, who played with ping pong balls. One day, they had a large tub of ping pong balls with a variety of colors. But Archie soon grabbed up all the green ones for himself because his favorite color was green. Betty felt sad because she wanted to form a rainbow arch with all the colors, including green. As tears welled up in her eyes, Archie soon noticed that Betty wasn't happy and offered to share some of his green balls with her. "You can play with them for 10 minutes, and then I'll have a turn to make what I want." Betty smiled and said, "Thank you, Archie, for sharing." They played together, taking turns with all the balls, and had a lot of fun. From then on, Archie and Betty always made sure to share what they had when they discovered that sharing made playing much more fun.
Interesting story, Ajane. Now let's take a look at these two words. Resource sharing. A resource is something that can be used for a purpose. It is any material, substance, or organism found in nature that is useful to people. Can you spell the word resource for our listening friends, Ajane?
Resource. R-E-S-O-U-R-C-E. Resource. R-E-S-O-U-R-C-E.
Wonderful. Sharing is the act of receiving, using, or enjoying something together with one or more people. Resource sharing includes the combined use of resources such as equipment, technology, or facilities by different individuals or organizations working together. Let's take a closer look at resource sharing using technology, Ajane. Can you think of some ways you use technology via websites and apps?
To share new information, for example, the Jinxing Up Classic.
Yes, coming up, right? Yes. And what platforms do we use to share information, such as
social media, websites as well?
Okay.
We may share new learning experiences.
Okay. What about in the professional work? Can you think of any ways that we can share information using technology?
Emails.
Emails, yes. Right? So, in a country's economy, resource sharing can lead to benefits, such as increased efficiency, reduced costs, and maximum use of assets, particularly in sectors like manufacturing, logistics, and technology. In business, logistics is the process of transporting and storing raw materials. finished goods, inventory, or other resources. When we talk about increased efficiency, reduced costs, and maximum use of assets, we are referring to two or more people working together to produce something without wasting time, effort, material, energy, or money. By managing your time well, you can get jobs done as quickly as possible while making good use of the available resources to lower your cost. There are two main types of resources that individuals and businesses share. Those are natural resources and human resources. I'm hoping that our boys and girls are still following. So there are two types of resources, boys and girls, that individuals and businesses share. And those are natural resources and human resources. Some examples of natural resources include air, water, plants, minerals, and fossil fuels such as oil, natural gas, and coal. Human resources, on the other hand, are people who provide goods or services. So, Ajerne, can you think of any examples of human resources that we can share with our listening friends?
Vendors, hairdressers, barbers, plumbers, construction workers, all those people who help with working.
All right, teachers as well. Yes, wonderful. Right, just about any profession that can provide some form of service to others will be considered a human resource. Those are all great examples, Ajerne. And as we explore topics some more, let's talk about the sharing economy. Have you ever heard that term before, sharing economy?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we'll talk about it a bit. A sharing economy, boys and girls, involves the sharing of resources. It allows consumers to share in the production or use of goods and services. This sharing often takes place across digital platforms, such as online communities and apps. Some common examples of the sharing economy include ride sharing. We've heard about ride sharing. Selling things online. I think we've become very proficient at that. Working together, and grocery delivery services. Just about my favorite one, right? In a broad sense, the sharing economy works through mutual cooperation, while online platforms such as websites or apps make it possible for people to connect and cooperate with one another to share services or goods. I'm going to give you an easy one. Boy, this is easy for our boys and girls, and I know it's definitely easy for you, Ajerne. Have you ever heard about Uber?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and this is what all of us have heard about Uber. Now, Uber is a short name for Uber Technologies, Inc., an American multinational transportation company that provides passenger rides, courier services, food delivery, and freight transportation. Uber is one of the best known examples of sharing resources at work. And here's how it works. A passenger opens the Uber app on their phone and enters his or her location and destination. The passenger is automatically matched with an Uber driver who is an independent worker who drives the passenger to his or her destination. In exchange for using their personal vehicle and their time, the Uber drivers collect a base fare from Uber and sometimes receive a tip from the rider. In the end, everyone involved benefits from the sharing of these resources. The passenger, because of course the passenger would get to where he or she wants to go. The driver, because there is some compensation involved. And of course the Uber company. Short-term home rentals is another visible example of resource sharing in the economy. So we've heard about Uber. Boys and girls know about Uber, that's for sure. Have you all, though, heard about Airbnb?
Yes, I have as well.
Okay, perfect. Now, Airbnb is, where the B&B stands for bed and breakfast, is a company that works with homeowners and allows them to rent out part or all of their homes to individuals for short periods of time. Now, I'm sure we've all heard about Airbnb, and in fact, we have some right here in the Federation, right, listed. And here's how that works. Airbnb provides an online platform where homeowners with extra space can connect with people who want to rent it. When someone rents a room or a full home, they pay the homeowner, and Airbnb collects a fee for its services in finding people who wish to rent the space for vacation or if they're traveling for business. So, Ajani, can you identify 2 resources that are shared in this example, in this Airbnb example?
A home for the person who needs it,
Mm-hmm.
and money for the homeowner.
Okay, and
the
for
app.
and the app. Wonderful. Very, very good. Now, we will look at one final example. Boys and girls, we've been giving you some really good examples of resource sharing. We're going to look at one final example of the sharing economy. Have you or your parents ever purchased an item online?
Yes, on the Amazon.
Uh-huh. Right. And so we've used Amazon. Is that the only site we've
And then
used?
for clothes you hear Shein.
Shein.
You also find Walmart and all those different shops online.
Perfect. So I'm sure everyone is familiar with the popular website Amazon. That's the first one that came to mind when we started speaking. That's the first one that Ajani highlighted. This is another example of the sharing economy because it is an online platform which allows individuals to support someone else's project through financial contributions, pre-purchasing products, or investing capital. Investing capital simply means to use money to make more money without doing additional work. With Amazon, individuals from anywhere in the world may purchase products online by adding them to their shopping cart, entering the shipping and the billing information, and clicking a button to pay. Most orders go through Amazon's warehouses, where they are packed and delivered on a delivery truck. Amazon offers a wide range of products to customers for a small profit. So just as businesses like Uber, Airbnb, and Amazon.com use the resources of the sharing economy to become successful, so can individuals utilize the sharing economy by accessing goods and services through online platforms, sharing resources, goods and services with one another, making extra money from the assets they don't use much. And let's see. Now, if we have to recap a journey on the benefits of resource sharing with the use of technology, we can easily say that we're seeing evidence of increased efficiency, reduced costs, and maximum use of assets. Boys and girls, I'm going to repeat it for you, but if you are at home, you can actually see it on the screen. So just make sure that you're logged into YouTube or Facebook, and you will be able to see it on the screen. Increased efficiency, reduced costs, maximum use of assets. These are the 3 benefits, or 3 of the benefits of resource sharing with the use of technology. I think it's worth saying it one last time because I want to cement it in the minds of our boys and girls. Ajani. So the 3 benefits of resource sharing with the use of technology include 1, increased efficiency, 2, reduced costs, and 3, maximum use of assets. We've shared so much. Oh, we're in the sharing mode. We've shared so much this morning with you, boys and girls. We've shared information and experiences, and I think things that you can identify with. So we're going to take a quick break and allow your minds to adjust to all of the information, because when we return, we will have a short quiz, and we hope that you can call in and win some prizes.
City Saint Kids, keep it sweet. Keep listening to Vaughn.
Connecting our children of our EC region with good information and excellent mentoring. They started us early and making it easy to manage our money and make a real living. They're linking our children with excellent mentoring.
And let's see if our friends at Journey remember what we learned about resource sharing using technology. We shared a lot of information with you. We gave you some new words, so to improve your vocabulary. We gave some real life examples. Ajane read a story for us in relation to sharing. We learned about what types of resources are available, right? The two categories of resources. And then at the end, just before the break, we learned about the 3 benefits of resource sharing with the use of technology. So Ajana, with all of that new information and having processed, we're asking our boys and girls out there to give us a call at 469-1616 or 469-170 for a chance to win some fun prizes, compliments the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. All you have to do is to be the first to answer one of the questions correctly. Once again, the numbers to call 469-1616, 469-1700. And here's how we're going to do this, boys and girls, especially for those who are new. We are going to, Ajana is going to read each question 2 times. She's going to read each question twice. When you call in, you will let us know which question you want to respond to. Okay? So Ajana will read the questions twice. You will call in and let us know which question you want to respond to. So for example, if you want to respond to question 1, you would say, I'm responding to question 1, and that goes for all 5 of the questions which are available. For those of you who are at home, the questions are also on the screen so that you can answer the question. So we're going to allow Ajane to read each question 2 times.
Question 1. What are the 2 main types of resources? What are the 2 main types of resources? Question 2. What are some things people can share? A. Ideas. B. Games. C. Food. Or D. All of the above. What are some things people can share? A. Ideas. B. Games. C. Food. Or D. All of the above. Question 3. What is the name of the economy that involves sharing of resources? What is the name of the economy that involves sharing of resources? Question 4. Give one example from the lesson of a company that uses the sharing economy. Give one example of a company that uses the sharing economy. And question number 5. Name one of the 3 benefits of resource sharing mentioned in the lesson. Name one of the 3 benefits of resource sharing mentioned in the lesson.
All right, thank you. Ooh, we have a caller.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Which question would you like to answer?
Question 1.
What are the 2 main types of resources?
The 2 main types of resources are natural resources and human resources.
Very good. What is your name?
Karanje Library.
Good morning, Karanje. Thank you for calling.
Good morning.
Please remember
Thank
to...
you.
You're welcome. Remember to collect your prize at the Department of Education.
Okay.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, thank you, Ajane. And of course, we have question 1 down, so congratulations to Karanje Liebert. We have 4 more to go. My math almost had me stalled there. We have 4 questions to go. Listeners, please remember to turn down your radio and speak to us directly in the phone. All right, so Ajane, you can reread question. Oh, hang on.
Hello, good morning.
Canadian.
Pardon me?
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Which question would you like to answer?
I would like question 2.
Okay. What are some things people can share? A. Ideas. B. Games. C. Food. Or D. All of the above.
All of the above.
Very good. What is your name?
Diana, I answered the last quiz.
Oh, that's very good. Could you please repeat your name? Hello? Could you please?
Johnny Grant.
Johnny Grant?
Gianni.
Oh, Gianni Grant. Okay. Thank you, Gianni.
Johnny Grant.
Okay.
Congratulations, Gianni.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
We have 3 questions remaining, Ajerne. We seem to be going in order, and guess what?
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, which question would you like to answer?
I'm not number 5.
Okay. Name one of the 3 benefits of resource sharing mentioned in the lesson.
Reduce cost. One of the 3 benefits of resource sharing mentioned in the lesson is reduce cost.
Oh, very good. What is your name?
My name is Asia Hobson, Craddock Road.
Okay, thank you, Kasia, for calling.
Anytime.
Okay. Have a great day.
All right, of course, and we are having a great time today. We have some children who are really good listeners, Ajane.
Yes.
We only have 2 questions left. Can we beat the clock?
3
Question
and 4.
3 and question 4.
Question 3. What is the name of the company that involves sharing of resources? What is the name of the economy that involves sharing of resources? And question 4.
Ajane, hang on.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Which question would you like to answer?
4.
4. Okay. Give one example from the lesson of a company that uses the sharing economy.
Repeat.
Okay. Give one example from the lesson of a company that uses the sharing economy.
Oba.
Very good. What is your name?
Asai.
Repeat, please.
Anna A1.
Anna A1.
Okay, can mommy help? Anai, can you spell it for us,
Anai.
please? Spell her.
ANNAYI.
Okay. Thank you, Anna.
Anai, and last name?
A1.
Aaron. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Anai. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, Ajane, guess what?
One last question.
One last question. Who is going to be the winner for the last question?
Question number 3.
Read it for us, please.
What is the name of the economy that involves sharing of resources? What is the name of the economy that involves sharing of resources?
Oop. Let's go.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, what is the name of the economy that involves sharing of resources?
It's the sharing economy.
Okay, thank you very much. What is your name?
Malika Dalton.
Thank you for calling, Malaika. Always looking forward.
Thank you.
All right, so Ajane, we have 5 for 5. Keranje Liber took question 1. Jayani Grant took question 2. Malika Dalton took question 3. Anai Aaron took question 4. And Kasia Hobson took question number 5. Let's give our winners a round of applause. I'm so proud of you boys and girls, and we're so proud of your parents for ensuring that they not only listened well but also called in and responded and had their prizes out, were able to win their prizes. You can collect your prize at the Department of Education during the course of next week. All right, Ajane, can you hear it? Can you feel it? Yeah. Okay, almost there. And so you see, I just love my dear friend. He tries to preempt us sometimes because the wings are coming close. The wise word for today is an action word that calls on us to motivate and lift those around us with positive words, good facial expressions, and actions. Let's hear what Oliver has to say about it.
Boys and girls, welcome back to my treehouse. Have you ever heard of the story about the old man, the little girl, and the starfish? An old man stumbled upon a beach where thousands of starfish had washed up. And here was this little girl throwing them back into the sea one by one. The man said, But there are miles of beach and thousands of starfish. How will you make much of a difference? The little girl bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it as far as she could into the ocean, and with a smile said, I made a difference to that one. Today, our word for the month is inspire. You can be like that little girl and be the change for someone. Your action will inspire others to do the same. Inspire, to stimulate or influence another person by stirring their emotions. My name is Oliver, and I approve this message. Now back to your host.
All right, thank you so much, Oliver, for introducing our wise word. Now, Ajani, what did you understand about inspire from what Oliver said?
To help, to encourage people to do good by our actions.
Perfect. To inspire someone is to create a positive feeling within that person that will motivate them to do something of good value. Let's take a look at a little poem with the acronym INSPIRE, where each letter stands for something about the word. Would you like to read the acronym for our friends, Ajani?
Okay. I is for inspire, N is for something new. S is for that special feeling I get when I am with you. P is for that push, and I is to ignite. R is the reason you represent me, and E is to excite.
Thank you so much, Ajani. One of the best ways to inspire others is by standing up for your beliefs, whatever they may be, and making people feel something very moving. This can be done through your actions or your speech. Some people who inspire others are leaders, role models, and mentors. Can you give us an example of someone who has inspired you, Ajani?
My mom.
Perfect.
You.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
And the great role models around me, my teachers, and my brother sometimes.
All right, awesome. So people who inspire others come in all shapes and sizes. They might be actors, composers, scientists, or politicians. However, they have one thing in common. They all contribute to our society in positive ways. And boys and girls, you can inspire your peers and make a difference in their lives. We have come to the end of another ECCB Children's Connection program, and we are so happy that you joined us today. So until we meet again, I am your host, Zahnela Claxton.
And I am your co-host, Journey Hart.
And let's talk again soon, boys and girls. But until then, always be willing to share and to inspire others. And stay connected.
Connecting the children.